Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Tara, and here on my channel I teach you guys how to make homemade skincare products. And since I make homemade skincare products, then obviously I'm always buying ingredients to make those skincare products. So every once in a while I like to do a haul and show you guys what I recently purchased. So if you guys do enjoy these haul videos, let me know down in the comments, because you guys really do seem to enjoy them, because all the videos I've done in the past have quite a bit of views, so you know, just let me know if you like them or not. I also think this is a good way to introduce you guys to different types of ingredients that you might not know. Obviously, you might know a lot of these ingredients, but then again, you might not. So let's just get into it and see what I purchased. So I purchased from two different places. The first one is Formulator Sample Shop, and the second one is Ingredients to Die For. So I've talked about Formulator Sample Shop so many times on my channel before. It's definitely like one of my go-to places to purchase things, but I haven't really talked about Ingredients to Die For before. So let's start out with them. So I don't really purchase from Ingredients to Die For very often. Mainly I just purchase my cleansing surfactants from them, but let's just get into it and see what I got from them. So the first thing I purchased from Ingredients to Die For is Coco Glucose. You're probably familiar with this. I've used it so many times on my channel before, and I use it as a co-surfactant in like face washes and body washes. This is a non-ionic surfactant, and it does work as a like emulsifier as well in like face washes and body washes and stuff. This is also an EcoCert biodegradable surfactant. It's derived from like coconut and sugar and stuff, so it's completely safe to use. It's very mild and gentle, and I purchased this 36-ounce bottle for $15.75. That doesn't include shipping. I paid a total of $21.15 for shipping for 4 different items. I think Ingredients to Die For's shipping is pretty costly, because even if you just purchase one item, you're automatically going to have to pay like $20-some for shipping. So if you do purchase from Ingredients to Die For, you want to make sure you're buying like a lot at once for like the shipping to even be worth it. So do keep that in mind if you decide to purchase from them. So the next thing I got is another surfactant, and it's called Coco Bente. And the full name is like Coco Bente. I don't know. I can't pronounce it. This is how you spell it. Is it Coco Bente? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce even the simple version of the word, but I call it Coco Bente. Anyways, this is an amphoteric surfactant, and I decided to switch to this surfactant. In the past, I used a gentle foam, and that was an anionic surfactant. It was like, you know, biodegradable, safe, you know, all that good stuff. But they've been out of stock of it forever on Ingredients to Die For. So I did some more research, and I found Coco Bente is biodegradable. It's EcoCert. It's like derived from coconut oil and stuff. So this is another good safe surfactant to use that's mild and gentle, that won't like, you know, irritate the skin. I'm actually happy I switched to this because it is cheaper than gentle foam. It's just not an anionic surfactant, but I do believe the lather is just as good as gentle foam. So now in like most of my face washes and stuff, I'm going to be combining a amphoteric surfactant with a non-ionic surfactant instead of an anionic with a non-ionic, that like I did in the past, but it'll still work perfectly fine. I'm just happy that this is cheaper than gentle foam, and it works just as well. So I purchased this 32-ounce bottle for $10.78, and again, that doesn't include shipping. So the next thing I got, I'm like super excited about. This is lemon hydrosol. So I'm like obsessed with hydrosols. I really wish I had like more of a collection of them. Maybe sometime in the future I'll end up with a huge collection, but this smells so freaking good. It smells like exactly what you would imagine it to smell like. It smells like lemons, and I'm really excited to formulate with it. So most hydrosols are okay to use up to 100%, but with lemon hydrosol, it's only recommended to be used at 2 to 10%. So I'm completely okay with it because this is a really strong fragrance. So I even think using it at like 10%, the fragrance will definitely like shine through, and I'm just super excited to formulate with it. So I purchased this 16-ounce bottle for $9.41. I think it's priced very well for this hydrosol, especially since you're only recommended to use a little bit in a product. So using only 10% in a product isn't going to cost you very much at all. Yes, I'm excited to use this. Look forward to some recipes using this in the future. Okay, so this next purchase I'm not very happy with. This is Chamomile German Hydrosol. And personally, I really like chamomile. I think it smells really well. It's got some amazing benefits. I love incorporating it into products. But this stinks. Like, it literally smells like it's spoiled or something. I don't know. I've never used Chamomile Hydrosol ever, so I'm not really sure how it's supposed to smell. I've used chamomile essential oil before. That smells great right? But this literally smells like it's spoiled. So I really want to know, okay, if you've ever used Chamomile Hydrosol, can you tell me what it smells like in the comments? Is it supposed to smell spoiled? Because I'm really wondering if maybe this has just gone bad or something. Unfortunately, I can't return it because I already broke the seal, which kind of sucks. So yeah, I paid $22.47 for this 32-ounce bottle. Kind of messed up. I probably should have just ordered like a smaller bottle of it, you know, to test it out first. But like I said, no matter what, you have to pay like $20 some for shipping on here. So I wanted to try to get, more bang for my buck, like get a bigger amount so it costs less. But yeah, so I kind of screwed up purchasing this. I'll probably still formulate with it. I'm hoping if I use it at like a low amount of percentage, the like smell won't shine through, or maybe I can like dilute the smell down with an essential oil or something. This one is safe to use at up to 100%, but I typically use hydrosols anywhere between like 10 to 20% in products, so I'm hoping I can just cover up the scent of this in my products because it does have really great benefits. I'm just, So anyways, let's move on to Formulator Sample Shop and see what I got from there. So the first thing I got, I can't pronounce. So this ingredient is a lot like, it reminds me a lot of vegetable glycerin, but it's different. So it's got those like natural like humectant properties that vegetable glycerin has, but what this is commonly like known for is it's kind of like a more like natural, environmentally friendly alternative to petroleum-based glycols like propylene glycol, I know I can't pronounce it, this is the word, and butyl glycol. Again, I can't pronounce it, but this is the word. So it replaces those types of ingredients a lot in formulations to be more like environmentally friendly and stuff. And it also just has really good hydrating humectant properties like vegetable glycerin does and like hydrolyzed proteins. So it's really good to add into like basically really any product because you want moisture from any product. So I'm really excited to use this like in replacement of vegetable glycerin or even alongside with vegetable glycerin. So I'm excited to use it. So this is recommended to be used at 1 to 10%, but you can also use it up to 40%. So it's pretty safe at really high percentages. And I purchased this 8-ounce bottle for $9, so it's pretty inexpensive. So this next ingredient, again, I can't pronounce it, but I'm just gonna put the word right here. This is what it is. And then in parentheses next to the word, it says IPM. So let's just call it IPM for short. So this is like an emollient ester, and it's basically like a really lightweight emollient that will help like get rid of greasiness in products. So it's commonly used in body butters. Like as we know, body butters can be pretty oily and greasy sometimes. So if you add this in a body butter, it can like take away all that greasiness that you like don't want. So it's really good to make products just feel better on the skin. I've never worked with it, but I'm really excited to try it out. So this is recommended to be used at anywhere between like 2 to 10% depending on what type of product you're using it in. You can also use it in body oils to, make your body oils feel like better on the skin and less greasy. And this 8-ounce bottle only costs $4.25, so it's a pretty inexpensive ingredient. So this next ingredient, I'm pretty sure I know how to pronounce it, but it's called Penstia powder. So I'm really excited to work with this. This is kind of like more of like your environmentally friendly alternative to silica. And if you don't know what silica is, Penstia does the same exact thing. It sort of helps create a really good texture and like glide on products. It's commonly used in like eyeshadows, foundations, lipsticks and stuff to create just like a really good glide on the skin and feeling on the skin. Again, like I've never worked with it. It is said that it imparts a silky, creamy feel to a finished product. So I'm really excited to see how it makes a product feel on the skin when I use this ingredient. And it's recommended to be used at 3%. It's also a pretty inexpensive ingredient. I got 1 ounce of it for $3, and since it's only recommended to be used at 3%, this is probably gonna last me quite a while. Okay, so this next ingredient I think I am most excited for, and it's called sucragel. So sucragel is used to make oils like a gel texture. So I do have some specific products in mind that I'm gonna use this for. I'm not gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna keep it a surprise, but a lot of you guys have actually been asking for those types of recipes, and that's why I got this ingredient, so get excited for that. I need to do some testing first, so it might not be for a while, but this is recommended to be used at 5 to 8%. It is recommended to be used at a pretty high percentage, especially since this is kind of a costly ingredient because I paid $17 for a 2-ounce bottle, but it does some amazing things and I'm really excited to try it out. I mean, it thickens oils and makes it like a thick gel. Like, that sounds freaking awesome. I'm excited. So the next thing I got is called Polysorbate Ad9, and it's an oil and water emulsifier. So it basically, from what what I read on Formulator Sample Shop's listing of this product, it basically reminds me of like Polysorbate 80 or Polysorbate 20. It helps solubilize like fragrance oils or like carrier oils in water. I've never worked with it. I've never even opened this bottle. I don't know what kind of texture it has. It seems to have like a really thick texture. Again, I don't know because I haven't opened this. It just doesn't really sound watery. So I'm really excited to like open this up and work with it. But it says it's made from 100% bio-waste raw material. So it's more of like your environmentally friendly alternative to Polysorbate 80 or like Polysorbate 20. Again, I haven't worked with it, so I'm not 100% sure how it compares to Polysorbate 80 or Polysorbate 20, but it seems to be a lot like those ingredients. It is kind of costly. This 2-ounce bottle was $15. So this next ingredient I got, I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with it, but it's called Optifin. I've used this on my channel before, and this is a preservative for oil-based products. So if you're making like a body butter with just oils or like a body oil or something with just oils, no water, this will help preserve it. And this is just a repurchase. I've had this before. I just needed more of it, and I got this 2-ounce bottle for $4. So now moving on to the very last thing I got hydrolyzed wheat protein. So this is just another repurchase. I have went through so many bottles of hydrolyzed wheat protein. I absolutely love this ingredient. It just makes your skin feel more soft and hydrated, moisturized. So absolutely love this ingredient. And I purchased this 2-ounce bottle for $8.15. So those are all the ingredients that I've recently purchased. Again, let me know if you guys enjoy these haul videos. I like doing them because they're easy and fun, and I like sharing with you guys the ingredients I bought, since people in my everyday life don't really care or even really understand what any of them do. So I enjoy doing these videos. Just let me know if you guys do. So now that we reached the end of this video, it is time for my Patreon shoutouts. So if you didn't know, I do have a Patreon, and over there I offer all kinds of stuff, but specifically I offer a shout out tier where you can sign up and get a shout out at the end of each of my videos, along with a link to whatever you want in my description box. So I have a few people to shout out. I actually have quite a bit now. So first off, we have Herbalist Tracy, who owns Essence of Nature over on Etsy. I've done a review over her products before. I'll link that below, and I'll put a link to her Etsy shop. So next up is Musical Mood Ring, who owns Stardust Bath & Body. As of right now, her website is not live, but you can go over there, put in your email, and get notified when it goes live. You can also go follow her over on Instagram at Stardust Bath & Body. Next up, we have Nature's Farm Girl, who owns naturesfarmgirl.com, and she sells all kinds of natural skincare and body care products, so you can check her out. Next, we have Kennedy's Essentials, and they sell all kinds of natural hair care products, so go check them out if you're looking for some natural hair care products. Then we have Let's Blend. She sells all kinds of like body butter, soaps, and lip balms, so check them out. Next up, if you're ever in the Miami, Florida area, you guys should hit up Young Forever Aesthetics. They specialize in plant-based facials, and they specialize in all kinds of other stuff. You can go over to their Instagram and check out what they offer. They also share all kinds of like skincare tips on their Instagram, so check them out at Young Forever Aesthetics. So last but not least, we have Rise Porter, who owns Creative with Love, and she sells all kinds of natural skincare products over there. Her website literally looks like Valentine's Day, so go over there and check her products out. So those are all my Patreon shoutouts for today. I am getting quite a bit, so yeah, be sure you go check them all out. Links down below. Last but not least, as I mentioned in all my videos, I do sell my own handmade skincare products over on Etsy. I'll put a link up here and down in the description box for you guys, so you guys can go check them out. So I hope you have a great week, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye!
I'm stuck in the motions. I've been consumed by the wrath of time, like I'm frozen. I'm shattered in this life. It's still the path that I've chosen. Because I've had a vision, now I'm on a mission to find myself with you.